Hey guys, my name is Tom, and a year ago when I was thinking about getting some chickens, I looked on YouTube, looked on backyardchickens.com, a few other websites for information, and I found it all very helpful, especially some of the YouTube videos. So now that we've been doing this for a year, I thought I'd make a short video and show you what has worked for me, and maybe it'll help somebody else out there. So the three things that I was looking for in a chicken coop were that it serve its function to protect the chickens from the wind and the rain, and it be a place that they could lay their eggs. Secondly, I wanted my chicken coop to be aesthetically pleasing. I wanted to look out the window and like what I was seeing. And thirdly, I wanted it to be a chicken coop that required very little maintenance. So I didn't want to have to come out week after week and clean out the chicken coop. And so, since I'm living in the Northwest, I was able to get away with having just a dirt floor. And so it's an open coop in a sense. The birds just fly straight up to the roost at night, or the nesting boxes. And at this point I'll take you closer and show you some of the other things that we did. So the design of my coop is based off of one I found on backyardchickens.com. If you go there and look at the small coop designs, it's one of the first ones that pops up. And I really liked the way it looked. It's about 4 feet by 4 feet, and I based it off of that one with some small differences. For instance, I don't have a floor on mine, and I don't have a door on the side to open up and clean out the floor. But other than that, it's pretty much the same one. I have mine with, on the bottom, I have hardware cloth around the 3 sides, and then the 4th side opens up into the chicken run area, which is about 20 feet by 25 feet of space. I have started out with 6 chickens. We lost 1 to a raccoon, and so we have 5 chickens now, and they're all very happy. Here on the back side of the coop, you can see the nesting box. The top of it opens up. We can grab the eggs out of there. There's the step stool for the kids. They always like to come and get the eggs. We keep our feed right below here. You can probably see the feeder inside there too. We used to have it in the chicken run area, but quickly learned that the rain makes the food very soggy and not appetizing for the chickens. So now we keep it underneath the coop. I'll show you what I did with the water. For any of you thinking about getting chickens, or even if you already have chickens, I highly recommend this system, which is to use a little water nipple, which you can mount to just about anything. I have mine plugged into just an apple juice jug here, and the chickens just peck on that, and a little droplet of water comes out. They learn pretty quick how to get the water out of there. Another thing I have in my coop is an automatic door, which we've thought was very worthwhile. It costs about $250, but the nice thing about it, well, several nice things about it. One, it's solar powered, so we didn't have to run power out to the coop. Secondly, it has a photo sensor on it, which just means that in the daytime, as the sun's coming up, the door opens, and as it's getting dark, the door shuts. Very convenient. It has a little battery here. That's what powers it, fed by the solar panel. In my original design, I didn't have this door. It was just open to the chicken run area, and what ended up happening was one night at 3 in the morning, a raccoon got into our coop and took out one of our chickens. So I had to put the door in, and for a while we were just sliding a piece of wood back and forth, but that got old. So I would highly recommend getting an automatic door. I also put avian netting in here, and the reason for that was the chickens kept flying over our 4-foot fence, and it's also nice, protects them from any hawks or birds of prey. Another problem we quickly ran into was the chickens trying to sort of dig out underneath the fence, so we've installed some chicken wire along the base. Again, one of my main goals in the design was to minimize any sort of work that I had to do in the coop. And so with this open bottom, it's been really nice. all their poop just drops down to the ground and mixes into the soil, breaks down in the soil. never have to come out here and clean it. The only thing we really have to do is make sure that they have water, make sure they have their food, retrieve the eggs out of the nesting box, and occasionally clean out the nesting box. And other than that, it's been very easy to raise these chickens. We've had them for just over a year now. They're all good egg layers. I have 2 Buff Orpingtons and 3 Barred Rocks, and out of those 5 birds we get about 4 to 5 eggs a day. Even in the winter it only dropped down briefly for about a 3 or 4 week period where we were getting about 2 eggs a day, and then as soon as it started getting more daylight, they picked right back up again. So we've been very happy with it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section. I will also put up a link to the coop design from backyardchickens.com. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video.